So, welcome to the Center for the Race and Democracy's 2022 Virtual Community Resource Fair. My name is Idrana Gonzalez Chavez. I'm a sophomore at Arizona State University studying journalism and mass communication. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Dr. Celine Shkupinski-Quiroga, and I am the director and co-PI of the Arizona State University College Assistance Migrant Program, also known as ASU Camp Scholars.
So, please tell us a little bit about your organization and its mission.
Okay, so we are a federally funded program. We're funded by the Department of Education, the Office of Migrant Education, and our mission is to provide support services so that the children of migrant and seasonal agricultural workers who are attending university at ASU successfully complete their first year and have a strong foundation all the way to graduation.
How do people get involved in your organization?
So different ways would be, we've just finished 5 years of funding and we're just starting our second. So we're just starting to have graduates. So one would be working with our graduates or our juniors and seniors about maybe helping them find internships or learning about different career opportunities. You could give us money. we have a link at the foundation. While our grant covers a lot, it only can provide direct support for students their first year, and so we do depend on donor support for being able to help out students with buying books and housing and emergency things that come up in their second, third, and fourth year. We are always looking for people to do presentations to our students. We really, many of them, I think 95% are first generation. Many times it's the first time they've been away from home. So we just try to really expand their world and, learn about other cultures, about study abroad, about different careers, about how to develop holistically. University is such a great opportunity to explore, but sometimes it's scary to do it on their own. So we have mandatory study halls twice a week. And so we always save a little bit of time if anyone wants to come in and talk about a program or a student organization or community service. So really it is just making those connections to the larger ASU community for our students so that they can, they have the safe space of camp, but then they can start exploring.
Being a first generation student myself, I think the work that you guys do is definitely really important because it can be overwhelming. Coming maybe from a small town or never really speaking about college at home other than that you have to go, it makes a big difference. So Thank you for sharing that with me. You already spoke a little bit about what your organization does, but what would you say are some of the most important things your organization does and its impact on the ASU community?
I think one of the important things we do is that we start outreach fairly early. A lot of our time is spent with graduating seniors and, kind of shepherding them through the whole application and FAFSA process. But we also talk to younger siblings. We try to start as early as middle school because of first generation, because they don't know that pathway, what classes they should be taking. What does going to college mean? What is it like? And we have a very strong parent component. So it takes a lot of trust for a parent to let their child leave, 3-4 hours and go to someplace they've never visited. So we do have one of our signature programs is called La Bienvenida, and we actually bring parents to campus the week before classes start so they could, we put them up in a hotel and they get to meet faculty and, talk to people from the police department. Security, safety is always a concern. Just kind of see where their children are going to be living and eating and living, just for the next 4 years, and just to really welcome them to the ASU community. Since here in Arizona, 95% of agricultural workers are of Mexican descent. All our programming for parents is bilingual, language appropriate, and so I think that's another way of just really welcoming them into ASU.
What does delivering democracy mean to yourself and your organization?
When I think about delivering democracy, I think about kind of equity and having the forum for multiple voices and perspectives. So one way that ASU Camp is involved in that is the voices of migrant students, of agricultural workers. We are 7th in the nation in the terms of the number of migrant students. We have a really big agricultural industry, particularly around lettuce and citrus. And yet many people don't know the kind of work that is, how it can affect a student's education, the particular difficulties they have getting to the university. So just an opportunity for our students to be here and to be proud of who they are and kind of share their perspectives. I think that's part of delivering democracy.